Hey guys, I'm AJ from Keen Footwear, and today I'm going to be talking to you about our kids' winter collection. So we've got a few this time around. We have the Kelsa tall boot, the Kootenai 3 mid waterproof, the Kootenai 3 Chelsea, the Winterport Neo waterproof, the Hoodoo 3 mid waterproof, and the Lumi 2. So I'm going to go ahead and start on the more casual side of things. And I'm going to start with the Kelsa. So like I said, nice casual style here. We're going to start with that outsole. It's just going to have a nice high traction TPU outsole. So very durable, great for, like I said, very casual use. The midsole is going to be a direct inject Outsole PU midsole. So a nice lightweight, cushy material, going to offer a lot of support while your kids are playing around out there. Inside, we're also going to have a Outsole PU insole as well. Going up to the upper, we have a nice waterproof leather upper with textile. So that leather is going to be sourced from the LWG, or the Leather Working Group. So making sure it's environmentally friendly and how it's tanned and treated and all that good stuff. And then with the textile, we're going to have a lot of very fun patterns coming in this winter. So really something for everyone out there. Inside, we're going to have a nice fleece lining around the top of the collar for some comfort and also to help with warmth. But then we also have our Keen Dry waterproof membrane, and we're going to have our Keen Warm insulation, which is rated down to negative 25 degrees Fahrenheit. So pretty warm boot here. And then to cinch it up, we have that nice bungee lace system right here. It's also going to be PFC free with a DWR, or that durable water repellent, and have our Eco Anti-Odor, which uses natural probiotics to help fight odor instead of harmful pesticides. And actually everything in the collection on this video is going to feature that Eco Anti-Odor. So like I said, Kelsa Tall, great casual winter boot right here. Next up, we have the Kootenai 3s. So we've had the Kootenai 3 mid waterproof for a couple seasons now for winter, and so we just kind of wanted to bring a new silhouette into this, so that's why we brought in the Chelsea. So very similar things. I'm just going to go ahead and give a refresh on the Kootenai 3 mid waterproof really quick, and then I'll get into the other one. Starting with that outsole, as you can see, it's built on the same platform as the kids' Targhee, so it's going to have that nice hiker-inspired lug system, so that's going to give some great traction, but it also features our Keen Freeze rubber outsole. So what Keen Freeze is, it's just a rubber compound with a lower freezing point, so that way it's going to stay tackier and grippier in those colder conditions. Because the last thing you want is the kids to be running around outside in the ice or snow and they have some hard frozen rubber underneath them. So this is going to make sure that they still have that great traction while they're out playing outside. Going to the upper, we have a nice waterproof leather upper, also going to be sourced from the certified from the LWG. And then we have a little bit of fleece lining around the top right here, and it's also going to go inside. And then the Kootenai 3 mid is going to have our Keen Dry waterproof membrane in there. So going to keep the kids' feet nice and dry, and it's also going to keep them warm because it has our Keen Warm insulation, which is rated down to negative 4 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's also going to have an adjustable hook and loop strap right here across the instep to really cinch down the foot. So that's the Kootenai 3 mid. And then with the Chelsea, very similar. It's still going to have that Targhee outsole with that Keen Freeze rubber outsole. LWG leather. It's just not going to be waterproof, so it will not have that Keen Dry waterproof membrane in there. It still does have that Keen Warm insulation, still rated down to negative 4 degrees Fahrenheit. And since it's Chelsea style, it's going to have those elastic gore panels for that easy on and off. So again, two very great casual styles for winter in the Kootenai 3 mid waterproof and Chelsea. Next up, in a little bit more of the active space, is going to be the Hoodoo 3 mid. So this one is going to be a girls specific style. Starting with that outsole, we have our Keen Freeze rubber outsole on this one again. As you can see, it is also that Targhee outsole lug pattern as well. So definitely going to have some good traction there. The upper is going to be a waterproof leather upper, sourced from the, certified by the LWG, and it's going to have this nice textile, really fun quilted patterns here. Inside, we're going to have our Keen dry waterproof membrane and our Keen warm insulation. So the Hoodoo is going to be rated down to negative 25 degrees Fahrenheit, and it will also feature our thermal heat shield footbed. So what that is you can see on the top here, it's got that nice felted wool. In the middle, you can kind of see is a little bit of a silver lining material, a silver material there. It's very similar to a space blanket. It's going to reflect heat back up into the foot. You lose most of your body heat actually through your feet, so this is a way to help prevent that and help keep you warmer. And on the bottom here is also going to have our some EVA for that cushion. So that's going to, like I said, keep the foot insulated all the way around. And then to help cinch it up, we have our bungee lace system here. We even have added some speed locks just to make it a little, or speed loops to make it a little easier to get it on and off there. And then adjustable hook and loop strap at the top as well. Really cinch up the collar, help prevent anything like snow or other debris from getting in there, getting your kids' feet wet, and then keeping them from having a good time playing outside. We'll also be PFC free with that DWR and have that eco anti-odor as well. So that's the Hoodoo 3. And then on the boys' side, we're going to have the Winterport Neo. So some similar things, but going with that outsole first. We're going to have our Keen Freeze rubber outsole again. Also still going to have that Targhee outsole. Going up for the upper, it's going to be a waterproof synthetic and textile, so there's not going to be any leather on this guy. And inside is going to have our Keen Dry waterproof membrane and our Keen Warm insulation. This one's also going to be rated down to negative 25 degrees Fahrenheit. And it will also have our thermal heat shield footbed. So again, fully insulated all the way around. This does have our bungee lace system over the instep there, and an adjustable hook and loop strap at the top, again, to help cinch that up and keep things from getting inside that boot. Also going to have our be PFC free with the DWR and that eco anti-odor as well. So again, just natural probiotics fighting that odor instead of pesticides. So that is the Winterport Neo. Again, the Hoodoo and Winterport, a little bit more active than the Kelsa or the Kootenays. But then here we have probably our most heavy duty and definitely our warmest winter boot for kids. This is the Lumi 2. So I'm going to start with that outsole. This is going to have our Keen Freeze rubber outsole. Again, the last thing you want is the kids to be running around outside on snow and ice, and they have hard frozen rubber. So again, just going to stay tackier and grippier in those colder conditions. This one does have a midsole. It's going to be a injected EVA midsole, which that EVA does actually wrap around, as you can see, into the upper. So the upper up until right about the ankle here is going to all be injected EVA. So that's going to make this waterproof and also make it easy to wash. Just wipe it off, hose it down really quick. From the ankle up is going to be a textile. And inside, we're going to have our Keen Warm insulation. Like I said, this is our warmest kid style, so it's going to be rated down to negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. What's also nice about this one is the Keen Warm insulation is actually removable. So, if it gets wet or when it inevitably smells because your kid is wearing it for 5 days a week, you can take that out, air it out, dry it out nice and easy. It does have a nice wide opening as well, so it can fit pretty much any foot. And to cinch down, we have that nice adjustable hook and loop strap right here, and across the top, we have bungee lace. And this will also be PFC free, and again, will feature that eco anti-odor. So there's the Lumi 2. And just to kind of recap, in that more casual section, we have the Kelsa tall boot, and the Kootenai 3 Mid waterproof and the Kootenai 3 Chelsea. That little bit more active section, we have the Winterport Neo and the Hoodoo 3 Mid. And in that more heavy-duty section, we have the Lumi 2. And so that just about does it for our kids' winter collection this fall and winter. Thanks for watching.